this is Strange RV Tours coming to you from just outside of Beverly Hills, California at Westwood Memorial Cemetery. And we are here to see the gravesite of Marilyn Monroe. This is where she's buried, and immediately to the left of her is Mr. Hugh Hefner with lipstick.
Kisses. Lots of kisses.
This cemetery is kind of hidden behind some office buildings. It's a very small cemetery, very private. One of the unusual things, supposedly, that I've always heard about Marilyn Monroe's grave was the gentleman buried directly above her had himself buried on his stomach so he could forever be lying on top of Marilyn Monroe. This is where she resides. There's been numerous attempts to try to get to her body. I believe when she was buried in a very famous gown, and she had some expensive pearls that she was buried with, and supposedly the robbers were trying to get in to get to the jewels. But they say that she remains safe. Her body is safe inside. They never actually got to the remains. So, this is a very, very private little cemetery if you want to come out and pay your respects. Very beautiful, beautiful little place. Yeah, we're going to walk around and see if we can't find some more famous people here. We're still inside of Westwood Memorial Cemetery. This is just a view of the surrounding area. It's just gorgeous, pretty area. We're gonna walk over here, and we noticed when we came in that there was a bunch of stars laid to rest over here, so we thought we'd come over here and show you some of them. Right here is the burial plot of Mr. Walter Matthau. October 1st, 1920 to July 1st, 2000. Lived to be just under 80 years old. Nice little bench to sit there and think. Here's Mr. Merv Griffin. This is his burial site. It says, Merv Griffin, I will not be right back after this message. Born July 6, 1925, died August 12, 2007. And just beyond Merv Griffin, right next to him, is Miss Farrah Fawcett, Charlie's Angel. Does not have anything other than her name on it at this point, but this is where her final resting place is. Beautiful little areas. Wow. Aha, we got another celebrity here. We have Mr. Rodney Dangerfield. His tombstone says, Rodney Dangerfield, there goes the neighborhood. Even in death, Rodney had a sense of humor. There. Sorry, I can't get any closer. Right here on our left is Sage Stallone, Sylvester Stallone's son. Born May 5th, 1976, died July 2012. Famous playwright right over here. It's hard to see him, but right over there is Billy Wilder. Peter Falk. It says, Peter Falk, I'm not here. I'm home with Shira. September 16th, 1927 to June 23rd, 2011. Here we have Ray Bradbury's grave, author of Fahrenheit 451, 1920 to 2012. I reckon I need to come over here because my wife informed me that she saw Peggy Lee over here. There we go. Right there on the bench. Music is my life's breath, Miss Peggy Lee, 1920 to 2002. Angels on your pillow, Mama Peggy. All right. Mr. James Coburn. Go bravely on, it says Coburn. Beloved daughter and sister, 1959 to 1982. All right, here's the grave of Mr. Magoo. Jim Backus, who also played Mr. Howell. Man, there's so many people buried here, famous people, that you have to watch where you step. You might step on somebody, quite honestly. I almost did step on Jim Backus back there until I realized that it was a headstone and that he was somebody famous. So we'll continue to look and see what other gems we can find in here. Here's the gravestone for Paul Gleason, actor and ball player. May 4th, 1939 to May 27th, 2006. He's resting right next to one of the Beach Boys, Carl Wilson, the heart and voice of an angel. Carl Dean Wilson, December 21st, 1946 to February 6th, 1998. The world is a far lesser place without you. Carl Wilson was the dominant voice behind the sound of the Beach Boys' harmony. Alright, people, this is supposedly one of the most unusual tombstones. It's got little pyramids in the corners. Little pyramids in the corners of the tombstone, and some type of design there in the center. This is for Richard Nicholas Peter Conti. Peter Conti, 1910 to 1975 to question mark. Actor, writer, painter, composer, poet, a man of many talents and graces, loved by 1,000 unknown faces, but he loved best and is loved most by his lover, friend, mother, child, wife, Shirley, Colleen, Nikki, the master of gentle words and deeds. You shared so much, gave so much, received so little until now, when all is yours. Fly with the joy that may greet you on the wings of our friend, the bird of blue May. The fates be kinder in your next life, and take us both together to be as at long last complete. So what does it mean, people? Is he coming back? Or does his life go on? Not really sure for sure. A lot of people have been wondering about that. Right over here, we have Bob Crane, best known for Hogan's Heroes. Hogan and Hilda together forever. Bob Crane, also known as Colonel Hogan, star of Colonel's Heroes, 1965 to 71. N.E.E. Robert Edward Crane, father of Deborah, Karen, and Marie. Robert Scott Crane, July 13th, 1928, June 29th, 1978. He's buried with Sigrid Valdez, also known as Hogan's Hilda, Mrs. Bob Crane, N.E.E. Patricia Annette Olson, mother of Melissa, Suzanne, and Marie. Robert Scott Crane, September 21st, 1935, October 14th, 2007. Bob Crane was murdered in Scottsdale, Arizona. In the room that he was found in the it's a big condo that he was staying in, he had been beaten with a tripod for a camera. He was known to have a collection of pornographic videotapes that he had made of him and other women, and one of his best friends was the chief suspect in the murder, although his murder has never been solved. But he was found in the condominium with his head crushed in from the tripod. One of the most beautiful ladies to ever grace the silver screen, Miss Natalie Wood Wagner. Beloved daughter, sister, wife, mother, and friend, 1938 to 1981, more than love. Natalie Wood also died under mysterious circumstances off the coast of Catalina Island while sailing there with Christopher Walken and her husband, Robert Wagner. There was some type of argument that night supposedly on the boat. Some people say that Robert Wagner was jealous of something that was going on between her and Christopher Walken. But there's been a lot of controversy over what was said and what happened. Natalie Wood's family still feels that Robert Wagner was responsible for her death. Now, is he? I have no idea, and I'm not saying that he did. Just it was a very suspicious situation. All right, Eddie Albert, 1906 to 2005, buried with his wife Margot Bellotto Albert, 1917 to 1985. Eddie Albert, you may remember him from Green Acres. You may also, he played the husband on Green Acres. He was also the warden at the prison during in the film The Longest Yard. The tomb of Buddy Rich, one of a kind, 1917 to 1987. Fine musician. This has been a lot of fun today out here at Westwood Memorial Cemetery. Came out here to see Marilyn Monroe and ended up finding all kinds of people. It's like, I don't mean to make light of the deaths of anybody, but it's almost like Easter egg hunting here. You just walk around and try not to step on anybody. You know, take a look and whoa, there's a star. Oh no, that's nobody. Oh, there's a star. I mean, it's amazing how they're just here, just kind of laid out. If you enjoy our videos, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and hit the little bell so you'll get updates as to when our next videos are. We like to go to unusual places, strange places, places that a lot of people raises the hair on their back if they were to be there. But we take you there, and you can come along with us. So Until next time, Janet and Greg at Strange RV Tours signing off. Thanks everybody for supporting us. Have a great week.